In today's fast-paced world where demands on our productivity are constantly increasing, stress has become an almost inevitable companion. However, if stress is left unchecked, it can develop into a chronic condition that leads to burnout, a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion. Burnout affects all areas of life, from work and relationships to health and well-being. Understanding the mechanisms of stress and burnout, as well as applying effective strategies to manage them, is the key to maintaining sustainable well-being and a fulfilling life. It is not just the ability to cope with difficulties, but the ability to prevent them, creating a solid foundation for inner balance and productivity. This is seeing unlimited greatness. Stress is the body's natural response to challenges and threats. In small doses, it can even be beneficial, mobilizing our resources and helping us cope with tasks. However, when stress has become chronic or there are too many of them, the body begins to work to the point of exhaustion. Long-term stress can cause adrenal exhaustion, sleep disturbances, digestive problems, and a weakened immune system. Burnout is an extreme form of chronic stress characterized by cynicism, loss of motivation, feelings of helplessness, and an inability to perform even simple tasks. It differs from regular fatigue in that regular rest no longer helps to restore. Signs of burnout and its causes. It is important to recognize burnout at an early stage. Its main signs include emotional exhaustion, feeling constantly tired, empty, and lacking energy. Even simple emotional reactions are difficult. Cynicism and depersonalization. Losing interest in work and people, developing a negative or detached attitude toward co-workers, clients, or loved ones, feeling alienated from your responsibilities, decreased personal achievement, feeling incompetent, doubting your abilities, feeling that all your efforts are in vain, even if you work hard, physical symptoms, chronic fatigue, frequent headaches, sleep problems, insomnia or excessive sleepiness, muscle pain, weakened immunity, frequent colds, cognitive problem, difficulty concentrating, memory loss, absent-mindedness, problems making decisions. Causes of burnout are varied and often include a combination of factors: work overload, too many tasks, long working hours, not getting enough rest, lack of control, feeling like you have no influence over your work, processes, or decisions that affect you, injustice, feeling like you are being treated unfairly, not being recognized for your work, blurred expectations, not understanding your role, goals, or expectation, lack of support, insufficient support from management or co-workers, work-life imbalance, not enough time for leisure, hobbies, family, and friends, lack of meaning, losing touch with the values and purpose of your work or activity. Strategies for stress management and burnout. Prevention. Effective stress management and burnout prevention require a comprehensive approach that includes both individual practices and changes in your work and personal environment. Set healthy boundaries. Learn to say no to additional tasks if you are already overwhelmed. Clearly delineate work and personal time. Turn off notifications after work. Do not check email on weekends. Create buffer zones between work and home to give yourself time to switch off. Prioritize and delegate. Master time management skills. Identify the most important tasks and focus on them. Don't be afraid to delegate what others can do. Using urgency and importance matrices such as the Eisenhower matrix can be very helpful. Regular rest and recovery. Include short daily breaks in your schedule, as well as proper rest on weekends and during vacations. Sleep is one of the most important factors for recovery. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Physical activity, meditation, hobbies, time in nature all help restore resources. Physical health, healthy eating, adequate hydration, and regular exercise significantly increase our resistance to stress. Physical activity releases endorphins, improves mood, and reduces stress hormones. Develop emotional intelligence and self-awareness. Understanding your emotional triggers and reactions to stress allows you to consciously manage them. Mindfulness practices help you notice the first signs of overload and take timely measures. Learn to recognize when you need a break or support. Seek support. Don't be shy about asking friends, family, or colleagues for help. Talking about your difficulties can significantly ease the emotional burden. If stress becomes unbearable or you suspect burnout, seek help from a psychologist or therapist. Professional help can be extremely effective. Rethink your values and goals. Sometimes burnout occurs due to a loss of meaning in what you do. Regularly review your goals, make sure they are in line with your values. Find a way to rediscover meaning in your work or life, or consider changes that will lead you to more meaningful activities. Practice self-respect and self-compassion. Be kind to yourself, don't expect perfection from yourself. Acknowledge your efforts and successes, even if they seem small. Allow yourself to make mistakes and learn from them instead of criticizing yourself. Stress management and burnout prevention is an ongoing process that requires constant attention and adaptation. It is not a luxury, but a necessity for maintaining sustainable well-being in the long term. By investing in our physical and mental health now, we build the foundation for a happier, more productive, and fulfilling life in the future. Social and organizational aspects of burnout prevention. In addition to individual efforts, social and organizational factors play a significant role in the prevention of stress and burnout. Employers, managers, and teams have a collective responsibility to create a healthy work environment that supports the well-being of employees. Ignoring these aspects can lead to decreased productivity, employee turnover, and a negative atmosphere in the team. At the organizational level, it is important to implement policies aimed at maintaining a balance between work and personal life. This may include flexible work arrangements, remote work options, limits on overtime, and incentives for vacation use. Companies that value and respect their employees' personal time tend to have more motivated and loyal teams. Clear communication and realistic expectations are also critical. Managers should clearly articulate goals, objectives, and expectations so that employees understand their role and avoid a sense of uncertainty. It is important to set achievable deadlines and distribute the workload appropriately, avoiding undue pressure. Regular and constructive feedback helps employees grow and feel more confident in their abilities. Creating a supportive corporate culture plays a huge role. This includes encouraging open communication, peer support, and recognizing and rewarding employee efforts. A culture where mistakes are seen as learning opportunities rather than punishments helps reduce fear and stress. Providing stress management, emotional intelligence, and mental health training to all levels of staff can greatly enhance the overall resilience of the team. Finally, leadership is important. When leaders themselves demonstrate healthy work-life balance habits, talk openly about their well-being, and encourage their employees to do the same, it sets a positive precedent. Leaders who empathize and care for their employees not only reduce the risk of burnout, but also build stronger, more cohesive, and more productive teams. Managing stress and preventing burnout is not just about eliminating negative consequences, it is about actively building a culture of sustainable well-being. This requires both personal responsibility and systemic change aimed at creating an environment where people can thrive, not just survive.
If you'd like to support the channel and help us keep pushing forward, there are links in the description where you can donate. Every contribution helps us reach more people, do more good, and keep this mission alive. There's also a store down below where you can grab something for yourself, or even better, a gift for someone you care about. It's a simple way to spread love and let someone know they matter. We're all just trying to grow, to become better, to rise above the noise and step into who we're really meant to be. And I truly believe change is possible, the kind of change that creates a ripple effect and helps others see the beauty still left in this world. This channel is about real growth, real transformation, and I'm here to give you a front row seat to what that looks like. Raw, honest, and grounded in purpose. God is within all of us, and my goal is simple: to reflect that light as clearly and powerfully as I can, for you and for the world around us.